Line them up. I need to get all this crap out of here. And the problem is I got all this food sitting on the floor. It's just sitting on the floor here. I gotta get a pump in here. Oh no, the spores! Gas pump. I don't know what kind of power grid I can tap into here, but it ain't that one. Might not be a bad call to just use this grid now and connect that. That's connected. The one girl I wanted to ship with doesn't watch the stream. Who's the one girl? Funkadilla? Any food spoilage condition other than refrigerated, sterile environment, and polluted environment? Not that I'm aware of. Not that I've seen, anyway, no. Maybe, but not that I've seen. I'm not going to power these. They don't need to be powered. That's part of the fun here. Oh, can you get rid of that wire? It's driving me nuts. So, yeah. Let's sever the connection, I think. It's not that much power. Obviously, it's 120 if they're using both of those things. But the idea here is putting this stuff on its own little grid. Now we'll just go straight over, up, connected, and then we can tap into the line over here easily. I'll just hide it behind that. I do not want to power that. This is only temporary. I don't want to power the fridge. It'll make heat. The girl in the YouTube comments, oh, the one talking about the fishing tutorial. Refrigerated is so spoil, sterile equals no spoil, polluted equals fast spoil. That's why I'm going to go for refrigerated, and I'm going to go for sterile. I want both of them just to really drive the point home. Now, obviously, if a dupe runs through here with trench stench, it's not helpful to the cause. It's definitely not a good thing. I could leave the gas pump in there forever if that ever happens. And what I'm probably going to do is, annoyingly enough, just... Oh, I thought I connected these. Oops. But... I'm thinking. You leave me alone. I'll think. I'll probably just take all this food, store it in the fridges, and we'll risk it going bad while we turn this into a vacuum, because I need to dig this out. I have to dig this out. Fishing around up your ass, Funkadilla. Or something like that, he says. Funkadilla. How are temperatures? Temperatures are doing pretty decent. Have some hot spots, but that's like where machines are. That obviously is hot because electrolyzers, regardless of the water temperature going in, they make ridiculously hot water. You're not getting any more hydrogen. Why is the hydrogen level seemingly going down, or is that just could just be the gas moving? The top left tile, yeah, should only increase. Yeah, that's why. Do medical costs rejuvenate or speed up disease recovery? I don't think so. I think it's just health. Methinks it's just HP. Let's get a plant in here. Get it cooling already. Oh, did I lower the priority on this? I did not. Switch back to 1. New duplicants are available. Oh no! Too bad they're all poopski. Pooplicants? Ho ho! Ho! So savage. Poor dupes. I'm so mean to them. So this should become a vacuum quickly. There's really not much in here. Now, I'm going to use the storage compactor, or not storage compactor, the storage that's close to the Wheezewort. Edible. I don't have a problem with any of that food being in here. Cooking ingredient. Pinch of pepper nut. The pinch of pepper nut should go in here too. So we're going to set that to that and copy settings across the board. Jonathan, 203 purple gems from Jonathan. Pooplicans, nice. Jonathan, thank you for the 203 purple gems, buddy. I appreciate the support. Thank you, dude. Oh, come on. It wasn't that good. It was stupid. But thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate it. And then, Borndorf, thank you for that host, man. That is appreciated as well. It'd be nice if they sent you a fishing tutorial. They should, Assassin. They should. I am a joke man, B said. You liked it. Hey, Volx, been a fan of your videos. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, Polar Koala Bear. Appreciate it, dude. Nice name. Nice name. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the shenanigans. I think this is refrigerated now. It's like toggling between it. I don't know, it said unrefrigerated food. Unless it's because they dropped it. just thought of something. I don't want to copy all the settings across all these. Copy settings. Here, let's like these are the no spots. These are 7s, right? Yeah. This can be a 7. Let's empty that one. No, that is not the right one to empty. I should have emptied the one on the side. Derp. Is this space self-sustainable? It will be. It's definitely getting there. Definitely getting there. We're vacuuming some spots. There's still some poop air. What's the cactus-looking plant doing? It makes the area colder, like B-Sip said. It's called a Weezewort. It just makes things cooler. I guess it passes the gas through it or whatever, and then it cools the gas off. Is kind of the idea. Now, I still want to go over here. This is very important because they're Weezewort. Oh, shit! Another natural gas guys. They are everywhere. Yeah, I need to get into this room, and I don't want to have too much of a temperature spill. That's a tiny ice biome. That sucks. That's one thing this world has not been good to me with is the ice biomes. Like, let's press Alt-S, scroll out. I've got huge slime biomes with teeny little ice biomes. Well, I do have this one sort of ready to go. You know what? Let's combine 2 cold biomes. No remorse. No remorse. Just dig straight over here. Dig them up. Get them back to base. Do it. Peter, I'm going to butcher your name. Is it Peter Glio? I don't know how I'm supposed to say your name, and I'm butchering it, Peter. But Pitar. Thank you for the 5 bits, man. Thank you for that support. Madman. I'm a madman. Yes. Man on a mission, more like. You know, a man on a mission who don't give no fucks no more. Yes, move all the stuff over here. And in fact, copy the settings and do it to this and empty this one. Oop. Small ice biomes, yeah. I like really big ice biomes because the Weezewort. The Weezewort, they're a limited resource. Once you run out, you run out. That's all you got. That's all you get. The slime biomes, there's some cheese that you can do to, extend the usefulness of what they provide for the most part. But Weezworts are just really good. That's still a bit warm for my taste, but the temperature is cooling down. It might just be a matter of time. And I could always add more Weezworts, and don't forget this is still here. This is here to figure out if it's working or not. I might just patch this up. I could do that and open it up as needed. So we'll just shut that off. See how well that's handled. I'm gonna switch. If the temperature is below, I mean, all that's kind of hot. We'll just put that right there. It's not even really connected. It's not gonna do anything, even if it's powered. There's no output. Got trench stench. And Fawn got trench stench. You stinky little bugger, you. He's so stinky, but he's the center of attention, so it's okay. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's check the hydrogen. About 2,000, yeah, this is super well pressurized. I can start cycling out the cooled off, even if I just let it run. So, if the temperature is below this obscure thing, it'll always run. Below this, no, I don't want to set it like that. I want to say, let's get this functional. If it is above 30, maybe I should give it a slight buffer temperature. I can't really do any precise. Yeah, I can't really do any precise with mouse or arrow keys. 29.8. Can I get 29.8 on this? 29. Just for consistency's sake. Oh god, no! I hate the slider on this. There's whatever. 30. 30. Okay, so to make these ideal temperature, it has to be 26 to 37. 30 is a decent. Can I get this on the 32? I mean, 29.8 is as close as we're probably gonna get, right? Yeah. I wish this was you could enter a value or you could just use arrow keys. So with that said, they should run. And what they should do is any poop air that they obtain, if there's any left, it'll go here and get filtered to get sent out. And they should stop when the temperature reaches that desired amount. So what we should see is hopefully this cools off. Hopefully. Now, the air in here is really cold. It is well below freezing. Not really seeing any changes in temperature, though, which is unfortunate, of course. I think this is just going to be some slow goings. But you know what? We set it up. It's running. Hopefully it'll do its thing. Sliding on the switches are the worst thing since bad things. Wait, you can use arrow keys for those? You can sort of use them, but not perfectly, no. Alright, so that's done. I still have to get the extra pump added in. And now that I have the ability to do so very easily, I can tap into this grid, and I can put another pump here, and I can connect the pump to this grid because it's already connected, and then put the new one here. It's a lot of this grid, that grid, this grid, that grid, but it's a lot of awesome. Now, with that said, all I want to do is go over here, and I probably want to sever this one's connectivity. This one will only be for the farm. So if I sever your connectivity here, you should still supply the electrolyzers and the other things. Just bought a new gallon of milk, so no more spoiled milk for you. You give spoiled milk? Gross, man. Gross. Where did the all-time top go? I see it right there. What are you talking about? What are you on about, B-Sip? I'm showing there for me, man. Your things are breaking? It's there for me. B-Sip, you're breaking. Oh god, I pressed priority. It's gonna lag. Dude, I need to get more water here. We need to get like 2 geysers going to the base. And we're gonna be using even more water here in the future. Yeah, I just don't think this is gonna ever win. Huh. So you tempted another boo face, you sent it to me? I'll see it after stream, Lynn, thank you. Effort mine then? What? Oh, don't you dare go getting snarky with me. Because I didn't see your message right away. They disappeared for a second, I'm not crazy, you swear you're crazy. Yeah, as it stands, this is just never going to kick on. There's better ways to do it, and I could do it like below the geyser and cause it to drip over tiles and put multiple I could put multiple Weezwords. I could end up freezing the damn place, but I don't want to freeze it. I could put more Weezwords in here for shits and giggles. I'm getting more in a second, so why not? See if that helps. Good spot for ice storage? That's true. Why don't I tackle that first? Why don't we tackle that first? It'd be an easy way to get the temperature up. Where do I want to put it, though? I mean, hell, if it's submerged, it's still good, but they have to be able to access it. I think this water... I think they'd still be able to access this. They could hop over that. I'd wager they could. Let's roll with it. I just didn't see your message right away, Lynn. Sorry. I was looking at the game. Food supply is still going down. Okay, so these are full. They are not yet cold enough. Vacuum, polluted air, still micrograms. It's not even milligrams, it's micrograms. So it's almost done. Gets and shiggles, all the gets and shiggles. Unreachable. Well, I mean, there's this obvious monstrosity. Here, let's tackle that. Drop that 18-ton ice boulder in there. That is exactly my plan. I'm going to drop that 18-ton ice boulder right in there. Just drop her on in. Okay, now we should be accessible. Yeah! Send her home, Anfon. Oh, Anfon, you didn't send her home. No, Anfon, get back to work! Slacker! Slacker, I say. Alright, well, with that being said, let's copy settings. Like these two? And, oh god, this one got full too. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? This one's... I think the markers are broken. There's nothing in it, but it says there's stuff in it. So, kill this, empty this thing's inventory, and then they should sweep it up. In fact, deconstruct as well. Welcome back, Kistine. Hopefully I'm not butchering it again. Scalding. Ah, you'll be fine, AJR. You're young. So liquefiable, snow and ice. And with that said, I have all of this. And how much is right here? Let's take the 18,000 one. I'm going to freeze your geyser with Weezewort with wolframite tiles that you drip some water over. Yeah, see now if the steam, if I put, I mean, I guess I could maybe move, because of the steam, I could put like a Weezewort here, and make those, that might even work better. Like, I never did put the wolframite up there, I got distracted. Let's say, for example, I put wolframite here, and then maybe I do put Weezeworts right here. It wouldn't be a huge reservoir, but if it's cooling off quick enough, we could get it out of there. Let's uproot this. The sleet wheat bug. Feels sleet wheat, man. Empty this one. The hydrogen out. So they're obviously going to be on quite the escapade here. Polluted dirt! How's Senior Puff doing? Is he okay? Okay, he's still alive. He should be. He's temperature controlled. He's climate controlled. Slime production. Where are we sitting? 35 kilograms. So that's because we have 31,000 grams of algae. They're just delivering it over here, making tons of algae. Made a mess. Candace, why are you over here making a mess? Candace, bad. The cooking ingredient tag allows you to place it there originally, but deselecting it doesn't reject the items. Oh, interesting. That's weird. Assassinated with the 10 boof coins for all the gets and jiggles of glory. Thank you, Assassin, for the 10 gray gems there, man. 10 gray boof coins. I appreciate it. Why are we shitting and pissing the bed? Okay, we've got turtlets right here. Let's say empty pipe. Okay, we have a conundrum. But what's the conundrum? Did they never connect the pipes? I never connected the power. Huh, wait. Well, that makes sense. That was the one time I'll forgive the dupes for shit in the bed. You get one, dupes. Just one. That would also mean the CO2 would be building up. Why is Candace peeing on the crops? Because I never powered this. That was actually my bee. But you know what? We produced poopski water. I mean, hey man, it was free. Is your dupe still alive and kicking? You are alive, Hokie. No one's died minus Scal, because I sacrificed Scal. Scal was giving me sass. I pressed P. Whoopsie daisies. The puffs deserve it? The puffs deserve great homes. Okay, so you're gonna take a packet each way, and then there's gonna be a build-up. There's gonna be a buffer. You haven't become a dupe yet? No, not yet. We haven't taken a new one, honestly. And there's just poop. There's just pee water in here. So we really need to up the priority on the sweeps because they've peed and pooped places they shouldn't have. And that's going to create stress. So in fact, just to make sure, you know, everything's hunky-dory, anywhere there is water where there shouldn't be water, let's just sweep it up. And there's water down here. So I'll give another person a gerb. Go mop that up. And ugly criers forever crying. Why are they crying? They're not even stressed. Why do we have a circuit overloaded? How do we have a circuit overloaded? No. Circuit status. How do you have a potential of 1.8K? What are you? You are... Oh, that's why, because I didn't break the connectivity. Yeah, that makes sense. That is forgivable. Just sever that line and that line. There you go. And with that said, I'm really upping the priorities higher than I ought to be, but just trying to finish things. Can I explain each area? Theoretically, this will be cold, and I'll put my crops in here, and they'll be perfectly climate controlled. Theoretically. Just got a bed, it's got O2 delivery, it's got an algae terrarium at the bottom to take care of the CO2. The kitchen's up top for shits and giggles. Big old battery bank where I take high levels of power and I step them down to acceptable levels of power. Bathroom, de-stressing room, power production, fertilizer, another big battery bank because I've been using battery banks for days. My geyser, which is finally almost out of natural gas compared to what it used to be. And the Puffed has a room where air goes, he consumes it, and he turns it into slime. Which is good stuff. First stream you have seen, it's like 5:40 here in Norway. What's up, King? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Them time zones be savage. Well, it's good to have you here, man. Hope all is well. Polluted water. Why don't we have polluted water here bottled? Gross. Possible make a completely self-sustainable base. Yes. I would say it is at this point. Okay, so not getting rid of that CO2 was kind of hurting me, obviously. Using water, using water, using water. Okay, they're not consuming, which is the glitch, which is good. That should help the natural gas generators. They should be producing. Everything should sort of work its way out. Let's check the dupe. 7 strength, which is okay, but at the moment I'm not overly interested in another dupe. Now, I do have poop air in here. There's a little bit of poop air in here. I'm tempted to start getting rid of some of the poop air in certain areas, because it's not hurting me, but it's unnecessary. I might put a terrarium down here, too, just to handle the extra CO2. Maybe I do. Also, how's the ice? I probably want... Now, that ice is at 5.9 degrees in a geyser, where it's very, 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 very warm. Same with that ice. Like, come on, that's only 1,200. Warm up, dang it. It's close. This ice is close. This ice should turn to water here soon. 29.3. This should turn soon. Come on, I want you to melt and become water. How many days? There's 277 cycles. I don't know how many like days is in IRL days. Things like that. Turn. There it goes. And look, instantly it just gets cooler. It's really strange how that works. Finally, melted. It wasn't that much though compared to what we have. And yeah, this is sadly melting. There's a lot of poop air in here, surprisingly. I mean, I guess if anything gets in here, I might double pump it. Oh baby. You know what? Let's go balls to the wall. Copy settings, copy settings. Let's empty these if they're not already empty. Let's deconstruct them. Let's move the food around and close up this area. And probably add another pump to double the rate that we get this crap out of here. I want you guys to scooch all this stuff. It should have higher priority than most things. Dude, that dupe is picking up so much stuff. Rokisha is buff. Wish you could sub so you could use him. It's alright, man. So they already got rid of that. Just close up shop. Close up shop. We need to get that stuff that's sitting in here out. I think this is not helping. And of course, if a dupe runs through it with trench stench, again, not good. Meanwhile, there's polluted dirt in our food room. I know there's polluted dirt. It'll get gone soon. It'll get gone, BSIP. Now, that poses an interesting dilemma. I think I would rather wall this off. I want all that cold coming into the base. At least not right now. And I'll dig from this way over. Okay, sit that out. And before all the food just goes bye-bye, and we have dupes just on mad cooking duty. How's the temp in here? It ain't bad, but not all those batteries are really running full throttle like these ones have been. Temperature? Ah, there's poop water here. Bad. Just cue that up. 6 degrees. It's getting warmer than it has been. Maybe the most ideal dupe you get. Buff, diver's lungs, 10 strength. Basically, yeah. Polluted foods. Yes, polluted foods indeed. How did this... Whoa, 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 whoa. Is the electrolyzer setup just... Pipe blocked? Oh, son of a bitch, that's why. That's why. I was like, wait a minute. So what I need to do is empty this out, and that would require me... Let's hook this up. I'm like, wait a second. No wonder I don't have good air and good pressurization. Let's plumb this up, destroy the hydrogen, And then I don't want to let that hydrogen float out of here. I'll have to let it run its course. Yeah, I didn't check the healing. So turn off these for a bit. You can't watch ads for bits. Feels bad, man. But yeah, you can do mobile now. So I ought to be able to delete this and let any gas out. That ain't gonna hurt. That shouldn't hurt anything. How's the temperature? 69 degrees. It's come down a bit. So it's the magic number. Hydrogen. Sweep. I just don't want any being requested over here. If I need to put another gas vent down, I will. But I don't want anything being requested. I want to destroy the hydrogen we do have. I think to make sure I can sever this line without a problem, I think I can delete this right now. If someone's quick about it. Someone... Did that deconstruct go through it? No, it was buildings. Deconstruct gas pipes, 9. I'll fix that. And then... someone quickly do this. I'll pause it if I get another hydrogen blob through here. I'll probably put that vent back down. Alright, good. So, that... you connect like that. Awesome. Are those coal plants immortal? Yeah, if they ever break, you just replant them. But that's been messing with my O2 supply for a while. Okay. Can I break these things now? I totes can. Buildings. It's an interesting transitionary period we find ourselves in. It's not a good one. Oatmeal cake with caramel frosting. Ooh. Yeah, there's no harm in keeping the pipe like that. It's just I don't want those random pipes, you know? It's weird. It's weird to me, at least. So this just has tons of oxygen to get out. So I could turn these back on, right? Yeah. If I want to get rid of that hydrogen, we'll get rid of it later. Right now I need to build up the air. It's bad that my air is not where it needs to be. Carbon dioxide. Get out of here. So that'll fix the pressure. That'll get the poop air out of base. Nice. I was wondering, like, wait a minute. So now they can dig on over. And we have chlorine. Hey, I don't care. Chlorine is just as useful. It's sterile. I could delete the gas if I wanted. But chlorine, CO2, whatever they put in here, as long as it's a sterile gas, that is good. Now can we sweep up, for the love of God, the nasty stuff in here that's messing with my base? Thank you, the rotten food. Scalding, you shouldn't be delivering ice. Did you go in there to pick up water? You crazy. How's the temp? Did that ice only rise 3 degrees? How did that ice only rise 3 degrees? What? It's crazy. Well, there, it's way more oxygenated. So it won't tell me that it's in a sterile atmosphere, but it is in a sterile atmosphere. I hate that. Now, I am pumping chlorine down here, but it'll go all the way down. I'd ideally only like CO2 in here, but you can send me some as long as I get all the poop air out. That's the important bit. No poop air allowed. Okay, so they probably planted these weezeworts, or at least they're requested. Deliver the weezewort. Okay, you're back to 1. What's worst case scenario? The colony goes tits up and the food goes bad. That'd probably be the worst thing to happen right now. But it shouldn't, assuming all goes according to plan. I would ideally like to avoid that situation. Queue up some dig jobs to see if we have more weezewort on the side of the map. And now they'll pick up the weezewort seeds. Sweet. There you go. You can go back to being a 1. Copy settings. Yoink. And that can just sit there. So I'll see what that does. The temperature seems to have come down a little. It was more red earlier. Yeah, this went up another degree. I can deliver more ice. I have plenty of ice to get rid of. polluted oxygen, sure. Get rid of that. So what's in here? Is there still poop air? There is still a little poop air in here. It ain't a lot, but it's still there. It's mostly chlorine. Hopefully the colony doesn't go tits up. But, I mean, tits are great, so... I don't know, Bisa. What do we really want? How's this little setup working? Good? Everything's working here? I could, again, just get rid of this somehow, but... I don't really want to deal with the hydrogen being in the base, because it would go up here. I can let it go. I should just let it go. Hey, Red Phoenix, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you, man. What's up? Welcome to the shenanigans. Welcome to the stream. Copy. Settings. Apply. Did I get another Weezwort? I got another Weezwort. PogChamp. Let's plan it. Let's get it cold in here. Let's get it cold in here. I don't know, tell me. B-Sip, it's great. New dupe. Strength. Bottomless stomach. No, thank you. Yeah, that weird aesthetic. That glitch is a little trippy. There's nothing in here, but it's telling me it's full. I really hope that doesn't mean that they can't store food in here. It looks like they're still delivering. That's definitely a bit disorienting, at the very least. So the world size has gotten bigger since early access, or is your base design just making everything look more grand? It's probably just the base being bigger in general. Though I don't think the world sizes are any different. I think they're the same. So I really need to think about pumping that water over here. How's the temp? 99. These words are definitely helping. I might want to move them up a bit. Mesh tile, 103 degrees. These are made out of wolframite. Oh, I think some of the ice just melted. Or no, that's the steam that came out. Temperature's going down. Now it's going back up. I think it's because the water's coming out of the geyser. Yeah, temperature went back up. It ain't the worst thing, because when water goes through an electrolyzer, it doesn't matter the temperature. I think the same temperature air comes out. At least I'm pretty sure. The temperature on this 10 degrees. I just need to start delivering ice up there just to store it. I don't know. I might lower the temperature switch. Can I get rid of this hydrogen, please? Thank you. And how are we doing on temp? Still a little bit warm for the plant. Still a bit warm. Food's decayed. Where? Okay. That needs to be swept up like right away. I should make the priority higher on the container that stores that. Polluted dirt and rot piles. Maybe like a 6 at the very least. To really encourage them to get that stuff out of there. You're still eating pretty well. And where do I have a lot of polluted dirt? Because I could set that pump up somewhere else. I'm tempted to put down some deodorizers, to be honest with you. Just start purifying some of the air around base. I don't need to. And the whole point of the puff was so he would do it. I'm about to run out of water. Like, I really am. Do I want to start tapping into this geyser? I could. It'd be a very easy thing to do. I might say screw it to temperature. Put Weezworts up here to manage temperature rising, and just call it. If we do that, how do we want to manage... Also, do you guys want to go get the stuff down here? How do we want to manage the water? I'm just going to wall it off. Of course, the issue would be losing the water. I don't want to lose any water. Why are you trying to melt ice with a room of Weezworts? I mean, they're just in the room with the geyser. If I can get rid of them, that's good. Like, this is all there to cool down the geyser water, which it is managing it. I mean, the temperature's kind of come down. It goes up, comes down as it makes new water. But I really want just to turn into water. It's useless to me as ice unless I feed it to a hatch. Don't I already have a geyser? Can I just hook that up? I can, but that is probably not enough water to take care of all the farms I'm about to be using and all my electrolyzers and all the other things using water. Chances are it's not. It's pushed the poop air down here. I guess the dupes will phase it out. I don't need to put a deodorizer in there. food's decayed. Oh no! I'm going to do this. I'm going to get rid of you. And considering your position to where the water is, I don't feel bad about this. I sort of just want to get the CO2 out of here. Yeah, I know, Startles. I was thinking of moving them up over the geyser. It was just a test to see how efficient the whole wolframite tiles and whatnot is, just to see what it would do. I'll make this a 6. Slightly elevated. You still pulling crap air out of here? How much? A few grams. Still getting it. Like, anything that rises up here gets sucked out and sent over. It makes the CO2, I think, look a lot worse than it is. Which we should still be pumping CO2 out of here. Which I probably should just turn off. It doesn't need to exist. We have scrubbers for this reason. And they're not even overpressurized. They're doing really well. And I don't even have them all running. How many farm tiles is that? I forget. I did the math, but 4, 8, 12. So it's 12 per line. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. And then you have, what, 2 less? Oh, shit, that's right. You have these. So you have 60, and you got 6 here. It is 12. It is 12. So there you go. You have 72. That's how many we got sitting there. It's a lot. It's more than necessary. It's probably going to be ridiculous for fertilizer jobs. And screw with the colony, but we'll get to that bridge when we get to it. Oh, I never did put that extra pump here to speed this up. Let's do that. And power, I can just tap into this grid, because why not? Might as well just go from here. 12 times 6, yep.